Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss about the numerical on triangle law. So in the given figure you can see, means first of all I am going to read the question, that is find the resultant of the two forces shown in figure by using triangle law. So in this figure they have given you two forces, F1 equal to 20 Newton and F2 equal to 50 Newton. They have given you the angle made by F1 as a 30 degree with horizontal, and the angle made by force F2 equal to 50 Newton is 20 degree with vertical. Okay, so now to apply the sine rule or cosine rule of a triangle, first of all I have to convert these forces into a triangle. So for that I am just transferring the line of action, this force F1 in this direction. So I am going to transfer it like this. And this, as now this will become F1 equal to 20 Newton. So this will be the arrow. So now these two forces in a continuous direction. So this will become the resultant. This will become the resultant of these two forces. Now I am going to calculate the angle. So this is a 30, this is a horizontal line, so this will become a 30 degree. Now this is a 20, this is a 60 degree, so this will become a 60 degree, that is opposite angle. Now this will be resultant, and whenever you are going to find the resultant you have to find the angle of resultant with respect to horizontal. So I need to calculate this angle I am considering as a theta, so this theta I have to calculate. So now this is a 30, so this total angle will become 30 plus theta. This is a 60 and this is a 20, so this total angle will become 60 plus 20, that is 80 degree. Now I have to calculate this interior angle. So as per the uh, sum of the interior angle is 180, so that theorem I am going to apply. So this will become 180 minus 80, 60 plus 20, 80 plus 30 plus theta. So this angle will become 180 minus 80 plus 30, 110, that will become 70 minus theta. So that angle will become 70 minus theta. Now I am going to draw the phase diagram for this diagram which I have drawn here. So this is a force F1, which is equal to 20 Newton. This is a force F2, which is nothing but equal to 50 Newton. So this closing will represent the resultant. This will represent the resultant. So this angle I have already calculated, that is 30 degree. This I have considered angle of resultant with horizontal as a theta. This is a vertical line, so this will 20 degree. This is a 60 degree from the given figure, so this total angle will become 80 degree, and this will this angle I have calculated, which is nothing but the 70 minus theta. Now I have to calculate it in this figure resultant as well as the angle of resultant, that is nothing but the theta. So initially I am using the cosine rule, so I am writing here by cosine rule. So by cosine rule I am applying the cos B. So this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C point. So I am applying the cos B. So cos B equal to adjacent side square. So adjacent side here is nothing but the f1, उसका क्या, next second adjacent side is f2, उसका square, next is a opposite side square, that is r square, divided by 2 times f1 f2. So I am putting the value here, cos of 80 equal to f1 is 20 square, f2 is 50 square, minus resultant that I have to calculate, r square divided by 2 times f1 that is 20 into f2 that is 50. So after simplifying and doing all the calculation in calculator, I will get this resultant value as 50.52 Newton that I have got. Now I have to calculate this angle theta. To calculate this angle theta, I am going to apply the sine rule. So sine rule said that by sine rule, I am just applying sine rule to this angle and this 20 degree, and means for f1 opposite angle sine 70 minus theta. Next I am applying r opposite angle sine 80. So now applying this, I am just going to put the value of f1 as a 20 sine 70 minus theta equal to r value we have calculated 50.52 divided by sine 80. So I am just simplifying it here, sine 70 minus theta equal to 20 into sine 80 divided by 50.52. So 70 minus theta, I am taking sine inverse on that side, so I will get this value as 22.95 degree. So to calculate the theta value, I am just doing the subtraction here, 70 minus 22.95. So I will get this theta value as 47.05, and this angle of the resultant is like this, means this angle is with respect to horizontal. This is a resultant, this was your theta, so that theta with respect to horizontal will become 47.05 degree. Now student, we are going to discuss about the second numerical, that is the find components Fa and Fb of 100 Newton force along the direction shown in figure using triangle law. मीन्स आपको क्या दिया गया है कि एक 100 न्यूटन फोर्स दिया गया है और उसके दो कंपोनेंट्स Fa एंड Fb दे हैव गिवन यू. The angle made by Fa with 100 Newton is 30 degree, and this angle made by Fb with 100 Newton is 100 degree. So whenever you are going to apply the triangle law, you have to convert the given figure. ट्रायंगल लॉ कितने फोर्सेस के लिए अप्लीकेबल है? 2 फोर्सेस के लिए. सो दिस इज Fa and Fb 2 forces, and this 100 Newton will be the resultant of these 2 forces. So initially I am going to convert this triangle, means initially I am going to convert this figure in a triangle. So I am just extending the line of action of Fa up to this point. So this will become Fa. This is a Fb as it is, I am keeping here. So this closing side, this is a continuous 2 forces, this is Fa and this is Fb. So this closing side will become the resultant. So this will become the resultant, which is nothing but equal to 100 Newton. Okay. So now I am just calculating the angle. So initially I am considering this is a horizontal line, so this is 30, this is a 100, so this will become as a 50 degree. Now suppose if I am considering this as a horizontal line, so I know this angle 150, that is 150, so it will become the 30 degree. As it is a 30 degree, so the side up, and this is parallel to this 100 Newton, this 100 Newton line of action and this line are parallel to each other, so this is 30, so this will become 30, as they are the alternate angle, so this angle will become 30 degree, this angle. Now interior angle sum is 180, so this is 30, this is 50, remaining is 100, so this angle will become the 100 degree. Now I am going to draw the triangle, this complete triangle I am going to draw it here. This is a FA, this is a FB, this is a FB. So this closing side will represent the resultant. Which is nothing but equal to 100 Newton force. Okay, so already I have calculated the angle here 50, 30 and 100, that I am going to show here. So this is a 50 degree, this is a 30 degree and this is a 100 degree. Now in that case I have to calculate FA, FB. R value I have already known, so I am just using the sine rule. So by using sine rule, so I am just writing here FA, and opposite angle to FA is nothing but the sine 100, equal to FB, opposite angle to the FB is nothing but the sine 30. Next angle is a R, that is next is a resultant which is nothing but the 100, that is opposite angle sine 50 degree. So I have to calculate FA and FB, so FA equal to 100 into sine 100 divided by sine 50. So I am equating this term and this term initially, so I will get this FA value as 128.56 Newton. Next I am calculating this FB value, so FB will become, now I am equating this FB and this 100 by sine 50, so it will become 100 into sine 30 divided by sine 50, which is nothing but equal to 65.27 Newton. So I have calculated here FP and FB component that you have asked in this question. So what I have done here, so if you see the given diagram, I have just converted that given diagram in a triangle and then I apply the sine rule here. So to convert in a triangle, you can convert that triangle as per your flexibility or as per the suitability that you are going to do it. I have done it here as per my suitability or as per my flexibility, how I am going to draw this triangle, and then I am going to apply the sine rule to this triangle. Now I am going to discuss the third numerical on law of triangle. So in this question they have said that if the resultant of two forces shown in figure is 700 Newton directed vertically upward, find the angle alpha and beta using triangle law. Means in this figure they have given two forces 500 Newton and 400 Newton. Also they have said that the resultant of these forces is vertically upward. So this vertical line will represent the resultant, which is nothing but the 700 Newton. Now by using triangle law, you have to calculate the angle alpha and beta. So as per the triangle law, initially I have to convert this force system in a triangle. So for that I am just extending the resultant in a downward direction. So this will be the resultant. I am just transferring the line of action of the resultant, which is nothing but the 700 Newton. Next, you are given this force as a 500 Newton. So this is a 500 Newton force I have drawn here. And next I am extending this line of action of this 400 Newton. So as this is a alpha, this angle with vertical of this 500 will become alpha. So this is 500 Newton. This is 400 Newton. As this is a beta, so this will become a beta, opposite angle. This is a alpha, so this will become 180 minus alpha minus beta, because the sum of the interior angle is 180 degree. So again for this figure I am drawing the individual figure. So this is the resultant vertical. This is the angle made by 500 Newton with vertical, which is nothing but equal to alpha. This is the angle made by 400 Newton. This is a 400 Newton force. So this angle as a beta I have already calculated, and this will represent your resultant, which is nothing but equal to how much value they have given you for the resultant, vertically upward 700 Newton, and this angle I have calculated as 180 minus alpha minus beta, that I have calculated. Now what you have to do in the numerical, you have to calculate the angle alpha and beta. So for that alpha and beta I am just going to apply the cosine rule, or you can use the sine rule also here. So I am applying the cosine rule. So by cosine rule I am initially applying the here for cos alpha. So cos alpha equal to adjacent side square, that is 500 square plus 700 square minus opposite side square, that is 400 square, divided by 2 times 500 into 700. So after simplifying this and calculating the value of alpha, I will get alpha as a 34.048 degree. Similar way I am going to calculate the cos beta. So cos beta equal to again adjacent side square, that is 400 square plus 700 square minus opposite side square, that is 500 square, divided by 2 times 400 into 700. So after simplifying doing the calculation, I will get the beta value as 44.42 degree. So this is how I have calculated the value of alpha and beta. So coming to the initial statement, that is if the result of two forces shown in figure is 700 Newton directed vertically upward, find the angle and alpha and beta using triangle law. So you have given this figure. So I have converted this figure in a triangle, and I have calculated the angles value, that is alpha beta, how will it look in a triangle, and this is 180 minus alpha minus beta. Now I have drawn the individual figure of this triangle and apply here the cosine rule. So I have known all the three sides, so I am directly applied cos alpha and cos beta. So I have got the value of alpha as 34.048 and beta as 44.42. So student, I will stop here for this triangle law. You just go through these three numerical and write it down in your class register or class notebook. Thank you very much.